basically the government has made it possible that you can take a bad investment and make it into a good investment by spreading out the AM so long that it cash flows, right?
Shrubs.me, your all-in-one digital hub. Share files, links, videos, and more from one beautiful customizable page. Get your free account with 2.5 gigabytes of cloud storage today at shrubs.me.
I was talking to someone who works in Metro, and that they're still developing because they'll buy the land, they'll develop it, stick their Metro in there, and maybe do like a lease back or something like that, sale lease back afterwards, or keep it for their own portfolio. And they're still pretty active.
Yeah,
So there's communities that have grown a lot that need retail now.
Yeah, and then the multifamily side, like I think like caps are still super low. CMHC's like basically
on the appraisals or purchase or sales.
Purchase and like yield on cost on development side as well. Like people are still willing to develop at like a 4.5 yield on cost or whatever, 5% yield on cost, because you can hit a 1.1 or 1.2 debt service coverage ratio on that 55-year amortization CMHC loan, right? Like basically the government has made it possible that you can take a bad investment and make it into a good investment by spreading out the AM so long that it cash flows, right?
Okay.
And so that's where we're at. Like, and everyone's piling into multifamily. You
have to do stupid shit though to get that 50 years. Like it's not. It was really good about 8 months ago, maybe 10 months ago, right? But now you have to do the accessibility and the affordability to get the 50-year amortization. It doesn't really make sense to go for 50 years for a lot of projects now.
Well, some guys are making sense of it, even with that.
Depends where, right? Like Alberta, you see a lot of it because the income cutoff's way higher. So like your affordable rents are market rents. So you would build a project anyway. You're always going to get affordable in Alberta. Their energy efficiency isn't that hard to achieve to get your 50 points there. And then a lot of people will do whatever 30 to 40 points from affordable and then 10 from accessible, I guess, and get to like. But I think that, and it's funny to see, like you talk about kind of pre-con. The whole Toronto pre-con community, not the whole, but like a lot of the people who are still trying to keep that machine moving, they're all piling into like Edmonton CMHC deals now, right? You've
so
seen
they
this?
take their investors and bringing them to resale multifamily.
Still?
Oh, you guys haven't seen it? Oh yeah, still, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, they just figured out, they build a new casino, right? The one in Toronto burns down. You go build one in Edmonton.
When is Saskatchewan gonna hit already? Like, where is it happening?
Well, it won't work for the CMHC product because the affordability cutoff. Like that's where you're saying like, in I know you're referring to Toronto projects, but like, you have to do a lot of crazy stuff to hit these the points to get the extended amortization. Same thing with Saskatchewan. Like if you go look at the way that CMHC underwrites on affordability, Alberta really like makes sense. Some markets in Ontario make sense. Like Ottawa is good because Ottawa has a really high income relative to rent, right? Kitchener-Waterloo, some projects get affordability. But Alberta, like, it's always a slam dunk. You can get typically the majority of your points from affordability. But this has evolved into another interesting
Even
kind
though
of thing
that's market rent, right? You're not taking a hit on market rent as much.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little bit now that rents have climbed so much, but yeah, it's like, I think it's like 1,400 or something there, which is like a basement apartment rent. So what a lot of guys will do is they'll build like in Calgary, as an example, you can build, they call it a fourplex with suites. So it's like a row of townhouses, like 4 units, and then they put basement apartments in them. So that's like your suites, and the basement apartments are all, so you have 50% of your project is affordable, and then you're hitting your,
which are just market rents for basement apartments.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like it's not like you would get more if you didn't have to do that commitment. Maybe you're capping your upside because it's a 10-year commitment, but it's whatever.